Hello everyone, hope you all are doing good. Today I'm going to teach about troubleshooting overview. Okay, troubleshooting. And our first section is use log files. So to troubleshoot the Now platform, how we will use log files. So let's see. Okay, log into your system or customer system. Okay, so to use log file, before knowing about the log files, we should know ServiceNow architecture. Okay, we should know ServiceNow architecture. ServiceNow architecture. Okay, so this will help us to determine, okay, where the issues is. Why we use troubleshooting? Okay, why we use troubleshoot or debugging? Because to identify the issue where it is. Okay, so the log use of log files is one first of our section. Okay, section one is our use log files. So why we use log files? For which kind of issues we use log files to determine what kind of issues. Okay, so before knowing that, we should know the ServiceNow architecture. What is ServiceNow architecture? Okay, let's do one thing. So ServiceNow architecture. We know the cloud is a ServiceNow. Okay, this is ServiceNow. Let's decrease the font. Okay, let's decrease the font and add the text field here. What is happening? So text. Select the text here. Snow. Okay, this is our snow. Okay, and so all the data stored in a database. Okay, so all the data stored in a database. Okay, so database symbol, let's assume this is a database. Okay, this is a database. Let's test. Database. Okay, this is our snow and this is our database. So these two will be interacting. Like for example, if you want to fetch users record or anything, so it will fetch the data and it will display in the UI portal. Okay, so this is called client side. Okay, this is client side. We will say as a client side. Client side. Okay, and this we say as an server side. Okay, this will say server side. Server side. Okay, so in between we have something, okay, called application nodes on the server. Okay, called application nodes on the server. So let me draw something called application application nodes. Okay, on the server. Okay, so in the application nodes, we will have for each instance, for each customer instance, they will be having more than one nodes. Okay, one. Let's do one thing. Let's add some nodes, right? Yeah. So 1, okay, 2, 3, 4 nodes. Okay, 4 nodes. All these are linked to. All these are linked to database. Okay, all these are linked to database. Okay, these application nodes and application nodes like 1, 2, 3, 4, or for our developer instance, PDI instance, we used to have only one application nodes. This is like whenever there is an down on the some servers. Okay, the customer servers are maintained in different regions like EMEA or APAC or your Americas. Okay, so we have, okay, so if one database is down, it will shift to other database or something, okay, other database. And these application nodes plays an important, like for example, if some users are connected to this node and they will get the information via this node. Some users are connected to the fourth node. Some users are connected to the second node or third node. So there will be some load balancing. That is called load balancing. Okay, it will do a load balancer. Load balance. Okay, load balance. So it will switch, okay, between these load balance. Okay, so if a user, for example, see this is a user. Okay, this user interact with Snow. Okay, all these are called client. Okay, client side. Okay, so then from this here it will go to load balancer, and it picks appropriate node. Okay, application node, and then it will fetch the data and return back to the Snow. Okay, so that is called a request and response. Okay, so the request and the response, it will go here like this. Okay, request and response. Okay, when the user request and the response goes from this way. Okay, this is client side and this is server side. Okay, and this is in between you have application nodes or load balancers or okay, some other platforms if you have any mid servers or something. Okay, so you remember this structure. Okay, you remember this structure. Okay, why? Because in going forward we will be using some of the points. Okay, what are the nodes, all these things. Okay, so now this is totally application ServiceNow architecture. Okay, now coming to our log files, use of log files, our section. Okay, how we use log files to determine to troubleshoot our now platform. Okay, um, so ServiceNow log files are a great resource to help you solve platform issues. Okay, so there are three main categories of log files. Okay, one it is files on the application nodes. Files on application nodes. Okay, there are some files on application nodes. Okay, I told you right before. So these are the application nodes. Okay, so there are some files. So the data will present here in the application nodes to determine who did the transactions, how the transactions happened. Everything will be in the application nodes. So there are some files on the application nodes. Those files we call as a local host. Those files we call as a local host. Okay, threads and XML stats. Okay, okay. So using so there are local files. Okay, local host threads and XML stats. Okay, and second one is remember these terminologies. Okay, and second one is tables. okay, in the database. Okay, they have log files, log informations. Okay, logs or transaction logs, we call that transaction tran- mm, transaction logs. So I will show you while giving you demo. Okay, everything. Okay, and third one is other logs such as a mail, load balancer. Okay, and mid server. All these we have. Okay, so these kind of log files we have like three types of log files. One is localhost, transaction logs, or a mail server or something. Okay, for example, um, if a user, okay, a user uh, FIELD field. Okay, if a user not able to edit the field, what may cause, okay, ACL or UI policy. Okay, either a server side or a client side. That can be. Okay, we don't know exactly. And the form loads slowly. Okay, what it can be. Okay, it can be like database issue. Okay, database issue or nodes. Okay, anything. If a user did not receive a email, okay, then um, then what may be mail server issue or mail server issue or users Outlook issue. Okay, it can be anything. So to determine where exactly the issue is, which ACL it is, which UI policy it is, which business rule it is, so okay, which is which nodes issue is, which Outlook, which server issue is. So we will use these log files to determine. How we will determine the log files? We will see some demo. Okay, we will see some demo. Okay, before going to demo, so now let's see. Um, do you know deleted records? Deleted records. Okay, so deleted records. Okay, transaction logs. Okay, stats. Okay, localhost log. So all this you should know. Okay, so in this section we are going to discuss mostly on these things. Okay, first deleted records. What is deleted records? If any record is deleted, okay, and the table is audited, okay, then those record details will be available in deleted records. For example, let's go to our ServiceNow system. Okay, so go to incident table. Go to incident because incident tables are audited. Okay, so for example, if I delete a 9005 record, delete. Okay, so it will be available in deleted records. Deleted or records. Go to deleted records. So see, 9005 is available in the deleted records. Okay. Um, okay. So what can be deleted? Okay, what for example, some records are not tracked. Okay, so tables, for example, if you don't want to track CMDB table or anything, so there is an attribute called no audit delete field to set to true. Okay, so if you don't want to audit any table, okay, no audit delete. Okay, this parameter should set to true. Okay, by default, all these prefix tables are not audited. Okay, um, Okay, so image field types are not restored. Okay, for example, if you want to restore some of the deleted records, for example, if you want to restore this record, okay, so what you will do, you will open this record. Okay, there are two options: undelete with related and recover entire operation. What is that? Okay, so if you let me explain. To recover this one, to recover deleted record. Okay, so what we will do? Undelete with related. Okay, that means the deleted record will undelete it. Okay, for example, if I click on this one and type S and OK and close. Okay, undelete. Yes, and OK. Okay, so the rollback is OK now. Close. Okay, so now go to incident records. The 905 record is appeared. Okay, 905 record is appeared. Okay, from here so it lost the record. Okay, what is for example, if I go back. If I open any other incident, let's go to task SLS or anything, any CMDB record, or let's see what is there. ALM hardware record is there. Okay. So to give you some example, okay. So do one thing. So task underscore SLA. Okay, dot list. So if I open this one, if I open this incident, if I open this incident, this is then related task SLA and delete. Oh, sorry. Let me open it and delete it. Delete it. Okay. So if you go to audited table, you will have incident and task. Okay. So if I open this incident record, if I click on undelete with related, okay, yes, and OK, close it, close it. Okay, so go back to incidents. So what is the number of the incidents? Let's see. Let's open this incident. So you will have the incident SLS also. Okay, so because this is the parent one. Okay, so you are deleting the parent record. Okay, you are deleting the parent record, but no, also when you delete the parent record, the child records are also automatically when you restoring the parent record, the child records automatically will appear. Okay, for example, if I delete this one, okay, and if I go to audited table, and there is a task SLA. So if I recover this one, okay, let's open the task SLA table also. Task underscore SLA dot list. Okay, so here 50 record is not there. So for example, if I am recovering this one and delete with the related, okay, and yes, click on OK, close. Task SLA if I refresh. So you will get the SLA definition, but you will not get the task. Okay, for example, if you search with 50, there will be no incident because it didn't cover. Okay, it did not delete. It did not restored. Okay, when you delete this task SLA, because this is a child. Okay, when this if this is a child, then if you undelete with related, so So there are no related for this child. Okay, the parent will not restored. To restore the parent one, what we need to do, for example, go to our delete. Okay, and delete this one also. Yes, okay, close, delete now, deleted. There is no delete. Okay, so go to deleted records, deleted records. So open the task SLA. So to restore the parent incident also, then we will recover the entire operation such that the parent also automatically will recover. Okay, so you need to click roll back here. Okay, roll back. Yes. So what all the parent and child, everything will be recovered. Okay, now if you see the 50, the record is there. And if you open this one, the task SLA also there. So that is the difference between um, that is the difference between undelete with related and recover entire operation. If you recover entire operation, then the parent also will restore. If you undelete with related, only the this one and the child ones will be restored, not parent. Okay, so that's the difference between these two. That is deleted records. Okay, now now we know um, now we know what is delete and deleted records. Okay, deleted records. So we understand how the deleted records will be shown, where the deleted records will be shown, and how it will be restored. So now going to transaction logs. Okay, and stats and log host log. Okay, so let's see these three. Okay, transaction log. So in the last I will give you one real-time scenario. Okay, how we use transaction log, stats, and localhost to recover the deleted records. Okay, something interesting. Okay, let's see. Let's see. So I think you all know that stats.do. Stats.do. If you click on stats.do, it will show you, the build name, build date, build tag, instance name, instance ID, node ID. Okay, connected to the cluster node. So this cluster node is nothing but this is the node. So we told you about the nodes. Okay, so all the information is available here. Okay, transaction logs means transaction logs. Active transaction logs we have, and we have transactions and all user transactions, background transactions, everything. So if you click on transactions, so all transactions, so what all the transactions we have done, so everything will be shown here. Okay, for example, if you click on J2A or something or anything, okay, for example, if you open this one, okay, so everything IP address section. Okay, so for our so in the transaction log, you need to know what is the section, when it is created by or created on, and system ID we need to know. Okay, so how we will get all these things? So what all the parameters we need from transaction log to troubleshoot something? We need section ID. Okay, created on. Okay, and system ID we need to know. Okay, these three parameters we need to know from the transaction log. Okay, so remember these three, and one more thing, and URL. okay, and URL we need to know. Okay, so section here, let's see what is section ID, what is created on, what is system ID and URL. Okay, so the section ID is nothing but, so if you go to section ID, this is the section ID. This provide the section ID for the user who performed the transaction. The section ID remains the same from the login to logout. Okay, so which user did this transaction from login to logout? So this remains the same. If the user log out, then the section ID will varies. Okay, so created on is nothing but like how we can see show XML. Click on show XML. Okay, or you can find the created on from here. Okay, when it is created. Okay, system ID is nothing but tells you which node the transaction was handled on. Okay, which nodes the transaction was handled on. URL is nothing but which URL. Okay, it actually searchable and allows you to search on what the user did and from which table. Okay, here it is login.redirect something URL. It is done. Okay, that's about transaction logs. You need to remember these three informations. Okay, these three informations. For example, I will copy this section ID, system ID. So um, to know about any to troubleshoot anything, so you need to you need to note down this section, system ID and transaction. You see that system ID. Okay, let's copy this one and paste here. Okay, I will tell you why I copied. Okay, so now let's do about stats.do. Okay, this page is used exclusively by ServiceNow, technical support engineers, and is accessible to by any admin user. When connecting ServiceNow support, they will often ask for information, including the instance name, all these things. Okay, they often ask. Okay, everything. So you see here the cluster connected to cluster node. You see the one which we copied here is same. Okay, this is the cluster node. Okay, so we can identify which node the user is connected. To identify which node the user is connected, we need to know the uh, system ID. Okay, we need to know the system ID. Okay, which user transaction is session ID. Okay, when it is created on. So this information we should know while troubleshooting anything. Okay, while troubleshooting anything. Okay, so now the third one is localhost log. Okay, what is this localhost log? Okay, after you found the section ID node that the issues happening, okay, you can use you have in the navigation. Okay, type node. So you have a node log file browser. Okay, to search the logs. Okay, so what it captures: the transaction information, login information, application information, script errors, database errors, script debug messages. Everything will capture here in the log files. Okay, everything will capture in the log files. Okay, so to detail explanation, what I will do is I will take some example. Okay, how we use these how we use these node files, logs, everything. Okay, everything. Let's see those examples. Okay, one real case example, real time scenario using we will cover all these things. Okay, we will cover all these things. Let's see. Okay, real time scenario. Okay, for example, mm, one user. user, okay, uh, for example, you got one incident, okay, one incident that saying that one record was deleted. One record was deleted, so not able to find. Okay, now for example, let's see which record it is. Okay, so let's close all these things. Okay, go to some cmdb underscore CI or a configuration item. Okay, any configuration items. Ration items. Okay. Let's see any CMDB groups are deleted. One group is deleted. Okay. So this device is deleted. Okay. So you got one incident, one record was deleted. Okay. But they want to know who deleted it. Okay. They want to know who deleted it. Who deleted. Okay. So let's assume. Okay. For example, if I impersonate with I'm an admin. Okay, I am admin. I am impersonating with ITL user or any user. Okay, ITIL user. Impersonate. Okay. And refresh this one. Okay. So let's delete one devices record. Okay, delete it. Delete. Oh, okay. So now you got an incident that one record was deleted. Who deleted it? You don't know, and when you deleted it, you don't know. So as an admin, what you will do is, as an admin, what you will do is, you will go to deleted records. Okay, deleted records. You will go to deleted records, and you will find it. Okay, so who deleted it? You to check who deleted it. So you will find show XML. Okay, show XML. In this, you will see this is updated by yours ITL user. Okay, and created by ITL user. So that means it was deleted by ITL user. You will inform to the user this was deleted by some ITL user. But the actual thing is admin was impersonated by ITL user and deleted. Okay, that information you don't know. Okay, so you inform the same thing to the user, but the user says at that time, okay, the ITL user was not there. ITL user was not logged into the system. So how he can delete it? So to identify who actually deleted it, this was deleted by ITL user, but impersonated by admin. Okay, the admin deleted by impersonating ITL user. Who impersonated by ITL user and who deleted it, we need to find out. Okay, those information we need to find out. You see the created date. Okay, let's close this one. You see the created related date. Okay, here you copy here. Okay, got deleted date. You copy the created date. Okay, and from this information, okay, you also copy show XML. So show XML. This was created on 21/7/40. Okay, and what details you need to copy is the URL. Okay, so let's find where the URL is. SysID you can find, okay, ITL created by ITL, okay, you can find, okay, ITL, okay, and the URL, where is the URL? So I think there is no URL here, but its table name is cmdb underscore group, okay, find it, okay. So now with this information, what we will do is we will go to transaction logs, transaction log, transactions, okay, all transactions we will go, okay, and in the URL, okay, in the URL it should contain cmdb underscore group table, okay. So it was created by ITIL user, okay, it was created by ITIL user, and you can see here cmdb, okay, this was a list.do, and this one you need to open, okay. Created by ITL user, okay, anything you can open 4 minutes ago. Now you need to copy the section ID, okay, section ID you need to copy, section ID, and what else you need to copy, from this one, show XML, okay, show XML, section ID and system ID you need to copy, section ID and system ID, okay, created you have already, okay. So let's go to stats.do, stats.do. So here we go and we identify which node I am connected to. If I am connected to same node or different node, we need to identify. Okay, as our instance is a PDI instance, so we have the same nodes. We have only one node, but in the production environment with your customer, so you maybe have 4 nodes. You need to know which node you are connected it. Okay, so this is very important. Okay, which node you are connected it, you need to know. Okay, if without knowing this, the further investigation is very difficult. Okay, so which node you need to know. So once you know the node, go to the node, okay, in the left hand navigation. There is a node log file browser and node log file download, okay. The difference between two is, if you are connected to the same node as the user is connected, then you just go to node log file browser, okay, enter the start and end time, okay, the same like 10:55 or something, okay, at least 1 minute before or 1 minute after, okay, something 55, right, at 54, okay, end time is 56 something, okay, end time is 56, and the section ID, you go copy the section ID which you got from transaction log, okay, section ID. So maximum rows 10,000, you can add it and submit it, and you will get the logs to determine. So if your node is not same as the login, if your node and the transaction node is different, then you have to go to node log file downloader, okay, and click on like which date it is today, okay, today it is 18th of January, okay. So open this one, not open this one, okay, right click on that one and download logs from near loads, you need to click. Okay, so as we have only this one, so that's we can select, and we can select the date range and download node, we can do anything, okay, anything we can do for, but for now our nodes are same, so we will use this node log file browser, okay, and submit it. So once you submit, let's wait for where. So let's submit again. Reload. Okay, here I think the space issue is there. Okay, so that's the reason. Fetch log files. So you got the log file. Okay, so from here, you can understand that. So the user admin, so you can see the 55 at the 55 time, the impersonated user admin. Okay, the user admin. Okay, and user admin was impersonated. Okay, so then you can say that this at that time it was impersonated by user admin, and then he deleted the record at the same time. Okay, at the same time he deleted the record. By checking this one, you can inform to the user whoever impersonated this one and who deleted this one. You can check in these logs files. Okay, that is one example. The other example is, let's go to here. The other example, one example is who deleted it, when deleted it. Okay, so once it is deleted, it is easy that you can go to this one under recover entire operation, rollback. Rollback, yes. Okay, so it will be rollback if they want the record back. Okay, so that is one example. The second example is to identify some error message. Okay, to identify some error message. Okay, so where exactly the error is coming or something like that. Okay, for example, if I go to CMDB groups, okay, let's create an, let's reload this one. Let's create a business rule. Okay, for testing purpose, I will create some business rule. Okay, click on new. Something test BR. Okay, some test BR I will create. Okay, before insert, um, add message, you are not allowed to, you are not allowed to uh, create new records or something. We will do it and click on about action. Records. Okay, so let's go back and let's go back to, and I will try to create. Okay, so something test I will give it. Okay, and submit it. So I will get a message that invalid insert. You are not allowed to create a new records or something. I got the error message or information message. So from where I got this message, from which business rules I got this message, all these things. Okay, how, what is this message? Okay, from how it get created. Okay, so everything we can know. So how we will know? Okay, go to the transaction logs. Go to the transaction logs and created on today. Okay, the same thing is a CMDB underscore global. Okay, go to URL starts with CMDB. Okay, starts with CMDB. You see which one it is. This one, the record. Okay, which sys underscore minus one is the one. Okay, admin. So open this is a form. Okay, so you find the section ID here. Copy this one and paste it. Okay, this is the section ID. And what is the time? Processing time at 11. Start time is this one. Okay. So something is the time. Now you identify the node, show XML, section ID, system ID. Okay, system ID. So you got the system ID here. Okay, so now go to stats. The system ID and section question nodes are both are same. So then what you will go? You will go to node. You will go to node. Type node log file browser. So here you will enter the time and date. Okay, what is the time? 11:07:02 or something. Okay, just add 1 minute lesser 1 minute after. Okay, something we will enter like this. Okay, and what is the section ID? Section ID is this one. Don't copy the spaces. Okay, and maximum entries or show matching. Submit it. Now you got this. So how you will identify now? Okay, so you search with the message which what you got it. Okay, what the message you got? Okay, you are not allowed to create. Okay, something. Okay, you search the message here. So you are not allowed here. Okay. Uh, so if you come down here, so there is a skipped validator running a user admin here. You can see, you can find, and if you analyze more here, you will understand the error is user input action cancelled. Okay, operation cancelled was aborted by business rule test BR here. You see here. Okay, so error is user input caused action to be cancelled. So which business rule? What business rule? Okay, and the society of the business rule. So everything will be shown here. Okay, the operation against file was aborted. Business rule was test BR. Okay, you got the society and everything. So that is how you can find the error message. Okay, how it triggered from the use from the log files. Okay, from the log files you can identify. Okay, how we find everything. So here you need to understand how the deleted records can be restored, how the transaction log used to find the log host logs, local host logs, so that you can find the script errors or any other errors. Okay, easily who impersonated it, all these things you can find it in local host log. Okay, so I hope you understand this use of local log files section. Okay, so next sections we will see about XML stats and threads.do. Okay, those we will see. Thank you. Please do subscribe to get alerts for upcoming videos. Hope you will enjoy and learn ServiceNow. Thank you very much for your time.